Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Review. Today we have Weyerbacher Cinnsanity. I've not had this beer yet. It's actually new from them. If you're unfamiliar with Weyerbacher, they do good beers, but their barrel aging stuff is like really well done. Sunday Morning Stout, for example, is a favorite of mine. So this is a barley wine. The base is called Blithering Idiot. Perfectly good barley wine. You know, not the greatest ever, certainly not the worst ever. Good barley wine. Then they age in whiskey barrels. That's Insanity, which I think is much better. And then this is a variant where they put cinnamon in it, hence the name Cincinnati. Um, this one I think has a little bit higher of an ABV as well. This one's 13.3, and I think Insanity is more in the 11 range. So it might be like a different. I might have brewed a different batch specifically for this. I don't know. Um, well, I'm getting a little cinnamon already. Interesting. Pretty hard to see through, kind of like a red color. Not it's really hard to describe because you guys get a little bit of light from behind me, but it definitely has a reddish hue to it, brown in the center, certainly not black or anything. Looks like a barley wine. Good carbonation. Sometimes with barrel conditioning, I wonder about carbonation. Tight bubbles, finger and a half ahead. Let's get into your aromatics. Wow, tons of cinnamon. I was wondering if you'd get that cinnamon up front. Cinnamon, actually apple, maybe because those are things I pair together a lot, so maybe it doesn't have too much of an apple, but I'm just kind of in my head. I'm like, oh, I get that cinnamon, I bet I get that apple as well. Some vanilla and cherry. But this is definitely cinnamon. Not artificial cinnamon, not like so I've had braces twice. So I stopped chewing gum the second time I had them back in high school. So I literally haven't had it for no reason other than I just got a habit. I haven't chewed gum in well over a decade at this point. But it doesn't have like what I remember, that like big red kind of too much cinnamon, almost fake like. Yeah, it smells like when I cook with cinnamon or I sprinkle cinnamon on applesauce. Like so it has a very real cinnamon. Man, almost like fresh apple crisp out of the oven. This smells super inviting. My only concern is because I do like Insanity so much, is if this has too much cinnamon. If it's a cinnamon bomb, like the one time I had a Braxis, I've had other chances to have a Braxis, but the one I had was such a cinnamon bomb. And again, I like cinnamon, that I've just stayed away. So because it's so strong in the smell, I'm hoping it's not overpowering in the actual beer. But let's see. Cheers. This is good. I definitely prefer regular Insanity. I'll say that right off the bat. This is pretty much would be at my threshold for how much cinnamon's in it. Not over, but it's certainly, if it was me, I would dial it back a little bit. But about at my threshold where I still think this is okay amount of cinnamon, if that makes sense. So definitely not too much, but I would dial it back. So we're like at an okay level. Definitely get some warmth from the booziness. This is within like a month of the bottling date. Yeah, I'm sorry, a month and a week. So close to the bottling date for a beer that's, barley wine, barrel aged, 13% range. Um, so I'm not surprised there's warmth. So yeah, some of that vanilla. Some cherry, some of like those darker fruits, a little bit of dried fruit. But the cinnamon does kind of take the cake on this. So if you like cinnamon a lot, you like barley wines, this is definitely worth checking out. But you have to really like cinnamon because it's very high end that way. Cool. I'm glad I tried something different. I've been doing a lot of IPAs lately, and this is obviously completely different terrain. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Cheers.